Chester Nolen, by the time most people see this, will be officially retired from the city of Cleburne. Your thoughts about Chester and the work that he did here?
Chester has given a lot of time and effort and energy to this community over the last 9 years. There have been a significant number of projects that have been completed under Chester's tenure. A lot of quality of life projects that we're all familiar with: the splash station, the sports complex, Booker T, the golf course, the renovations to the conference center. A lot of those things have been done under Chester's watch and with the direction of a great staff and a group of citizens that voted for those projects. So Chester has done great things for the community. It's moved forward over that period of time, and he's paid his dues, and it's time for him to get the opportunity to retire and enjoy some time with his family and his boys, and enjoy some of the things that he likes to do before he moves on to his next endeavor. But we want to say thank you on behalf of the staff and the citizens of Cleburne to Chester for the work that he's done here. Very well respected city manager in the city manager field. Anywhere you go in Texas that you visit with a city manager, they know Chester, and I said he's been around for about 39 years in that business. So again, he's well-deserved retirement is at hand, and we're going to move forward from there.
2 years ago, Chester started working on a project with Public Works Director David Esquivel on replacing the old Rose Street water tower. And now that project, just in time for Chester to retire, that project is now retired.
Yes, it has, and that water tower, the old tower, was such a fixture over there in that part of town off of Rose Street. Everybody recognized it and saw it for years. It's now gone. If you're looking for it, it's gone. A little bit of work left to be done on clearing the lot, but the new tank is operable. It is working, and certainly a great addition to our water system to help assure the integrity of our water system for years to come. So anytime you do a water tower project, that's a major project, and that's one that we can all be proud of.
One of the major street projects that the city's been working on for a while, Elmo Street on the east side, that's now complete.
Absolutely. Take a drive if you're out riding around and you want to see some good things that have been accomplished. Take the Boone Street Viaduct, go over to Elmo Street, and you'll see new curbs, gutters, sidewalks. Very nice improvement to the east side of town, and we're going to continue with the council's direction, hopefully identifying areas where we can do similar projects and keep making forward progress in streets and maintenance activities.
Fire department, the fire control budget for the new temporary fire control board or Fire and Emergency Services Control Board has been approved by the council. Tell us about that.
The council approved the 2-year budget that was presented by that board last week at the council meeting. How about this for props? Can you see that, Charlie? That's the official book, and I have to refer to it frequently. Clint and the staff have done a very good job working with the board, putting together the plans for the fire control district. That budget was approved, and as we move forward, I think if citizens have questions about that board and about that tax, if it's not already online, there will be a fact sheet online that people will be able to look at and get some distinct facts about that tax, about how it can be used, what it's for, what it can't be used for, and as they make up their minds about whether to vote yes or no for that proposition in May when we get to election time.
Final planning's underway for the big employee meeting. This is big for the employees.
With changes in administration come changes to employees. Always wondering where they stand, what's going on, what's happening with our city. As we talked about last week, we do have are in the final planning stages right now for a meeting that we hope to have within the next 2 weeks, where we can have all of our employees to come in and catch them up on what's going on here, get their concerns, hear their feedback, as we move forward, and share that type of information even with the council, so that when we start our strategic planning, we can take into account all the things that need to be done in our community to consider keeping our success strategies in place. So again, looking forward to that.
And the meeting could be coming up at any time?
Yeah, it'll be within the next 2 weeks. We're trying to firm up the dates and times, and the staff is already working on some of the issues. So I would anticipate sometime within the next 2 weeks we'll have this meeting.
If a person can't make it to the meeting, will there be another meeting, or how are we going to work this?
Well, with all the video technology, Charlie, we'll probably tape that, put it on our city's website, so an employee that misses that meeting will have an opportunity to see it at their own workstation or from their home or wherever they can take the time to look at it. But we're going to try to make it available for everybody to see if they can't be there. We hope that most of the employees will attend the meeting live, but for those that can't, might be on shift work or emergency calls, we'll make provisions to get those to their workplaces where they'll get a chance to see those. And they can also offer some questions up, and if they have additional questions, we'll take those and field those and get answers back to the employees in that regard.